H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's #1 urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live, and sometime Chris Walker, coming to you live from Houston, Texas, but we broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And let me tell you something. This baby Friday, it's really Thursday, but Chop Shop is not aired on Friday, so we consider this our Friday. So let me tell y'all something. Share the show right now. We finna go. I'm finna go. We're supposed to have a guest, but they didn't. They didn't do a sound check, so I don't know how good the sound check. I mean, how good the sound gonna be. I'm just telling y'all. I just be warning y'all. Every time we don't do a sound check, that kind of stuff happens. But we got so much stuff. I'm gonna rapid fire because I'm gonna just go. I'm gonna just go because I got a lot of stuff I want to share y'all because the guests gonna come in after that. But it's a lot of stuff. What's up? Let me see who my starting five is today. Let me holler at y'all right quick. Let me see. We got D Holcomb. We got Daryl Anderson. We got Alex Sestero. Gregory Morris. Joe Lewis is in the building. And the sixth man is Jeremy Davis. Boy, y'all just wiped the women out. Ain't no girls on today. They must be mad. Oh, my baby on there. I see Sonya. Hold on. I'm good. Long as I see Sonya, now I'm waiting on Mindy. When I get Mindy and all them people in there, I'll be kind of good. Mindy and Sonya. Kirk, I see you, Kirk. Kirk, I just ain't enough women yet, Kirk. How you doing? But you know what? I ain't gonna wait on them. I ain't gonna wait on them today, Kirk. Because, Kurt, I got y'all in here. Share the show, everybody. Tyrone, Larry, Hale, Chatterbox, I got something for you too. I want you to share the show. Matter of fact, I'm going to go to my little, even on YouTube, y'all. We can do stuff on YouTube too. YouTube, I used to think it was limited, but it's not. So let me get there right quick because I didn't share on YouTube yet. What I do, I just go to the YouTube and I look up the share, and they give me options on what to share. So I learned, I shared again to Facebook just to share it. Because I've already shared to Facebook, but I share it to Facebook. Then I go back, because if you don't share it to Facebook first, the messenger will pop up. I don't share the stuff through messenger. But then after that, I go to my Twitter, and I just shared it through my Twitter. Let's see, I got that out the way. Okay, so now, we got it. Greg, yeah, you made it. Corey, share the show. Landon, share the show. Tyrone Caldwell, like the show on YouTube. Like the show. So I got all that out the way. Come on, y'all. Because when other people come on, y'all, so I can keep the show going. Because I got so much stuff to share with y'all today, man. I'm just going to go. I'm just about to start. What's up, Trey? First of all, I want to send my love and my heart to Jeffrey Day and his family. Man, I have no words describe it. Listen, y'all, I'm serious about this. Jeffrey Day, who out here and watching and help and bring exposure to all the kids in our community. Let me tell y'all something, man. These guys, him, Doug Jones, man, them guys and Archie, those guys just go out there and they just put it on the line for you. They at every gym. And he need prayers for him and his family. He lost his little sister last Friday, 30 years old. And now his little cousin, 17, was shot and killed early this morning. Prayers and support. If Jeffrey Day help you do something, call that man and see what he need. Call that man and send a cash out for something, man. You know how this stuff when people die this young. So, people might not have everything in order. I wish I had this cash out thing, man. Let me tell y'all something. But let me, hey, y'all, serious. These our people. It's our people. There go Mindy. I just started the show now. Mindy there. It's my mom, Daryl Barnes' mom, the birthday that she's 77-year-old and still coming to the office and work every day. Shout out to Daryl Barnes' mama. But y'all, we got to start figuring this thing out. We got to get smarter. I think they're in Chicago because Jeffrey is from Chicago. But man, look, all you parents, all you friends who know he didn't help y'all. Y'all shout out to that man today, okay? And y'all, I learned something about Bill Russell. I didn't know this. I just found out this morning. He can't stand ESPN. He hate them. And they was telling me the reason why. When ESPN had their top 50 a while back, they had their top 50, and they was gonna and Bill Russell was one of the top 5, and they wanted to interview all the top 5 together. So he didn't want to go. And guess what? ESPN had the audacity to with their crazy asses. Go tell this man, if you don't, we gonna drop you down to 15. He said he ain't coming. You can drop me down what the hell you want to. What the nerve of them people, man. I'm gonna share what this court is behind me. Somebody mentioned the nice court behind me. I got you, Landon. I'm gonna share some but they just think of the nerve and audacity of ESPN to sit up there and just do that. I mean, y'all gotta understand, folks. I know y'all love them, the worldwide leader, but they ain't worth for 4 dead flies. Don't ever tell me, Robert, do you want to get on ESPN? Hell no. Never, ever talking to my people like that. But got something else for you. Steph Curry had a busy day in Los Angeles yesterday. He started off things down in Long Beach, in Southern California with Snoop Dogg, where they were unveiling a brand new basketball court at the local Boys and Girls Club, basketball court behind me. He had a bunch of kids out there, and they were super excited to see Steph. Let me give y'all some of the pictures of it. I want y'all to experience this. I just love it. Let me see where I'm gonna start off. I guess I can start here. That's court. The time they spent time hanging out, signing autographs, taking photos. Let me give you another one. That's him and Snoop. It's a pretty cool moment for the kids, y'all. Pretty good, and thank you, Landon, for noticing it. And that's Damian Scott. That's the guy who the artist who put pen and designed it. It was an event that came to an end. At the cool moment at the end, y'all, I want, let me give you some more pictures of the kids. That's him and Snoop. But it's a cool moment. I got a couple of videos of it too. I mean, I just love stuff like this, man. When you go back to Long Beach and be able to do, let's see. I got some, let me give you some. I'll give you this one. Let's give you this one. We in here. Yes, Snoop on 3, 1, 2, 3, go. See, that stuff like that, man. They let me see what else they had. Give you another. Can you imagine how that just go change those kids' lives? And at the end of the event, it was a cool moment. Steph, he got a present from Snoop. And let me show you the present he got from Snoop. Check this out. Come on, man.
Chaining day.
Come on, man.
Chaining day. You know?
Oh, wow. That made no sense, bro.
Oh, yeah. They ain't got that.
Come on.
They ain't got that stuff. They ain't got that one.
They got this.
That's what it is.
Come on. You see how humble and how much reverence he was showing to Snoop. Share the show, man. What were you doing? Share the show right now. This is history I'm sharing with y'all. Share the show. Don't just keep this to yourself so you can go tell your kid, your people, man, I know, no. Tell them you got on the chop shop. Just think about that, man. Stephen Curry, Snoop Dogg, he goes back to Long Beach, man. I don't know if y'all ever been to the LBC. You know what I'm saying? With Snoop, what is it? Snoop D-O double G, you know? But, I mean, I just love to see guys go back and do Tyrese Maxey giving free basketball camps for kids in 3 different cities in Lexington, Kentucky, and in Philadelphia, and he going back to Dallas and giving. These are the kind of stuff we come because we hear other stories. We got to share these stories, and in these other stories we have to share sometimes because, you know, I was thinking about today. The reason I wanted to share that one first because I had 2 future Hall of Fame football players that are coming to. They are coming. They got in a little trouble this weekend. And I'm not shining light on the trouble. I'm just trying to think, man, is something might be wrong with this fame stuff and this mental illness and this stuff. This fame. Perfect example. Marshawn Lynch, right? He was in his Shelby GT 500. Man, this thing got about 760 horsepower, y'all. Extremely dangerous. He was allegedly drunk in the car, and this is a lesson. This is another put sight. And the reason I put this, cause remember, this Marshawn Lynch, he's saying, y'all take care of your mentals, take care of your chickens. This the same Marshawn Lynch. He know what he was talking about. Think about this, man. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. And witness say he had been sitting. Y'all check this out. Let me. I think I got some. Y'all, we got to share this kind of stuff with our kids, man. Okay. Let me see. That's the mugshot. He barely. I don't know, Lionel. Landon, I'm not a doctor, so I don't like that. But I mean, that's him. How they took the mugshot. So he couldn't barely open his eyes, okay? I'm going to show you the car. I'm not showing this. The front tire is off. The back tire is almost off. And it ain't that much damage, a little bit damage to the front of this beautiful, expensive car. Fast, dangerous car if you're in pain. This car dangerous if you're if you haven't drinking anything. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to share this. Our kids, we can't do this. I think I got another picture of him, of the car, the whole wheel. Chop. Oh, Brandon said, first week of school, I'm sneaking in to listen for a minute. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? So this Marshawn Lynch, this guy's a future Hall of Famer. I just want to share this with y'all so we can, and witnesses said that he had been sitting there for hours. At one point, he got out of the car. He just pulled the car over and sat on the curb, basically waiting to be arrested. This situation is so bizarre because this happened at 5:20 something. The police didn't get there at 7 something. So he waited around to get arrested. He appeared to be sleepy in the pit. He sat down there and waited on the cops to come. You follow me? And I was sitting there saying, anytime, y'all, listen to me. Yes, you're right, Landon. Anytime I see a celebrity have a meltdown, I think of this. I'm finna show y'all something. So we can't we got to be sensitive about it. Dave Chappelle was trying to tell us something about it a while back. But let me share this with y'all. I told y'all I'm going and going. Share the show. I'm going. Watch this. Check this out. Very important.
When Martin Lawrence was in that chair, we talked about Blue Streak.
I love that dude.
He played a role in your life, I believe. How do you feel about him as a person, as an artist?
Martin Lawrence is the guy that showed everybody you can make it from D.C. to Hollywood. And I had a personal stake in his success. Every time he did something, it made me feel inspired and really good. And he was always real nice to me. He'd sit me down, what's going on with you, baby boy? What? We'd talk about comedy, whatever. And, you know, when we did Blue Streak, we were promoting it, and Martin had a stroke. He almost died. And then after that, I saw him, and I was like, oh my God, Martin, are you okay? And he said, I got the best sleep I ever got in my life. That's how tough he is. So let me ask you this. What is happening in Hollywood that a guy that tough will be on the street waving a gun, screaming, they are trying to kill me?
Yeah.
What's going on? Why is Dave Chappelle going to Africa? Why does Mariah Carey make a $100 million deal and take her clothes off on TRL? A weak person cannot get to sit here and talk to you. Ain't no weak people talking to you. So what is happening in Hollywood? Nobody knows. The worst thing to call somebody is crazy, is dismissive. I don't understand this person, so they're crazy. That's bullshit. These people are not crazy. They're strong people. Maybe the environment is a little sick.
That got to me, man, because happened to meet this young man a long time, this next month, young man. Talk about Marshawn Lynch, but then I happened to meet this young man named Frank Gore. I was down at Miami. I was recruiting Miami hard, you know, Andre Johnson, and I just got into Miami and met this young kid, Frank Gore, and I was trying, oh my God, soft-spoken little dude. I loved him. I thought we was gonna represent him. I thought I had him in the bag. Something happened. When I left town, somebody else flew back in town. I should have brought his ass to Houston and kept him. But then I think about him. He got into an altercation allegedly with a woman in a casino in Atlantic City. And then the police was summoned, and the police said the woman appeared to be okay. And they left. But some video surfaced. And Frank Gore was dragging a woman by the hair on the 59th floor of the hotel, and the woman was naked. So anytime, y'all, I see a celebrity, I have a breakdown. That's why I'm sensitive about the Ben Simmons thing, even the Kevin Durant situation. I'm a little sensitive about it. I'm going to give you the facts. You know, like some people come telling me, but trying to tell me, yesterday, I'm just giving you stuff because I've had the blessing to be around these people. And some of this stuff I just don't understand, man. And, but I just wanted to share that with y'all. You know, when we out here calling people crazy, you got some more stuff on Kyrie, and but I think about the stuff that Steph Curry is doing. Went to the Boys and Girls Club and collaborated with a black designer to renovate the court. The same gymnasium that Snoop Dogg used to play in when he was a kid. It's unbelievable, man. Oh, thank you, Damon. It's unbelievable, man. That's why I just, even yesterday, I was just trying to give people both sides, Joe side and Kevin Durant's side. Then, somebody, y'all just saying what y'all, let me tell y'all something. You know a man by his history. Chad Grove said he met Marshawn. He's a very good dude. Great dude. Marshawn Lynch is a great dude. But something had to be wrong. That drunk driving in that car's a missile, ladies and gentlemen. But he didn't, I hope he didn't hurt nobody. It didn't seem like he hurt himself. It's just that, people going through stuff, man. People going through something. I'm trying to see where I'm gonna go next because I got so much stuff to talk about. I saw this stuff right here. It kind of broke my heart a little bit. Got to share this with y'all. Got to share this with you.
He ran the stop sign.
Well, there is no stop sign. What are you talking about?
I understand. Where did you get?
I wasn't, but I asked him to slow down, and he got out of his car and started harassing me. He put his car in park.
Right, because you're going to yell at me and telling me I'm almost hit you, and I didn't.
But you didn't have to get out of your fucking car.
You didn't have to talk to me that way either,
You're
Karen.
a black man approaching a white woman.
First of all, you had your boy right here, your husband right here. So first of all, I don't do that type of stuff.
Relax.
You did. You put your car in park and you came
Yeah,
after me.
first of all, I didn't come at you.
Yes,
you
did.
You can stop all of that, Karen.
Okay, listen.
Get out of here with all of that.
Listen, if you guys want me here, I can solve it.
He literally came
This-
after me.
Here she crying. There's Karen. Look at this. This is unbelievable. Swear to God, I've never been a part of nothing like this. I've seen it. I've seen it.
So do you have your ID?
I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it, but this is
Now he's
firsthand.
on live. And now he's on live.
Oh boy, as she crying. Oh my God, this is
got
real.
out of your car.
This is real. This is real. Here you go. Here you go, sir. This is real. This is real. This is real. This is real. I've never seen. I've seen it, but I've never been a part of this. This is real life. And now she's crying. Her husband tried to tell her to go in the house, but now she wanted to do the whole Karen thing. So I'm gonna be here with my camera to show everything.
Hit us on our bike.
First of all, you need to stop that.
You were speeding through the neighborhood.
He was not. I was in the garage. You're lying now because I was sitting in the garage.
She said I was speed. First of all, I know what you're saying. No, I get you. I got you. No, this is real. This is real life in 2022. This is real life Karen.
Did y'all see that? For real, man. I'm so glad a woman came to help defend Terrell Owens with that Karen. To hear her say, "You're a black man approaching a white woman." Did y'all hear that stuff? Shows that sometimes things haven't changed and these people still hate us. They still on that Emmett Till shit. That ain't got nothing to do with it, Kendrick Lewis. That kind of see, this what makes me so mad about our people. Out of all the things you could have said, look, come on, man. Please, Kendrick Lewis, please. That's not gonna wake nobody up. Can happen to anybody. I don't care if he like white women, orange women. The kind of women he like don't mean this woman can do him like that. Kendrick Lewis, man, come on, man. Come on, y'all. Oh, this the kind of stuff. And then when I say something about it, you can stand on it all you want to. I don't care about what you stand on. What you should be standing on, what the lady did. Oh, it's okay what she did. But it's a wake-up call for him. Unbelievable how we think. And then I stand on it, Hatter. I stand on it. That man preference in women, and you ain't got nothing to do with that. And who this man loves and who he likes, it ain't got nothing to do with that. The point I am bringing up, that could have been Trey Phillips. That could have been anybody. Did you hear what the lady said? I would think you would comment on that instead of talking about whether or not he like white women or not. That's crazy, man. Excuse me, I don't want to call nobody crazy. That's unbelievable to me. And he stands on it. Wow. Boy, hey, y'all. This is why sometimes I repeat stuff, because faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing the word. Because some people will sit there and watch the same video all of us seen. Some people will sit up and watch the video all of us just seen, and they'll come away talking about this man had a wake-up call. I can't help it. Who T.O. loves. Anybody. Daryl Barnes' daughter might go fall in love with anybody she want to. Anybody can go fall in. Greg Morris, you can go fall in. Your son, he might like a white girl. But that don't mean it's all right for a white woman to do him like that, Mr. Lewis. Yo, did y'all hear what the lady said? Thank you, though, Mr. Lewis, because I have to know that people think like that. It's amazing to me that people think like that. It's unbelievable. This woman said, you are a black man approaching a white woman. And all you can get out of that is all you can get out of that is no, we don't talk like that on this show. No, just talk that. I'm not. Yeah, we don't talk like that on this show, Kedrick Lewis. No, sir. No, sir. And I'm not going to allow you to talk about that. Yeah, that woman did what she want to do. I'm not posting that crap. Y'all, we got a lot of work to do. We got a lot of work to do. And it's between us. It's got a lot to do with us. Oh, my God. I was looking at something yesterday. Somebody called me. You know I'm getting these calls. I'm going to switch subjects because, some people just can't help it. It was talking about the Nets roster. I got a lot of calls after the show yesterday. I was talking about Kevin Durant situation. And is Mindy there? And waiting on Jimmy to get here. The man told me yesterday that it was a foregone conclusion that the Astros are going to beat the Texas Rangers last night. But y'all, that didn't happen. So I know he ain't going to bring it up, but just in case, that's for Mindy right there. But Mindy, I was looking over the Nets roster, okay? And I looked over it and it said, this is one of the best rosters that Kevin Durant ever had has he been there. Yeah, that's a report, Herman Scott. It's just, Herman Scott, let me give you a little secret. The Sixers been in there all the time. They just ain't talked about it. The Sixers been in there all the time. And I looked at the Nets roster, and this includes having James them on the team. When I looked at the roster, sometimes I got to look, and then I just put it on paper. You got Kyrie Irving, a healthy Ben Simmons, and then some of the moves they were able to do. T.J. Warren, that's the dude who was putting up 50s in the bubble before he got hurt. Bring back Patty Mills, Nick Claxton. The bench has gotten better, and Joe Harris is back. We can talk about them being a top team. So, if I was the Nets, I'd do everything in my power to try to fix that problem with KD and bring him back on board. Did y'all hear that team I just announced? That team can do something. Ben Simmons, a healthy Ben Simmons. See, what people don't understand, I was just talking about, because they was asking me, but Robert, who you blame? I said, I blame both. You remember yesterday? I said, I blame the management, but I blame the players too. You got to think about this. Y'all help me with this. KD, you saw what Kyrie did to Cleveland. Y'all help me with this one. Y'all got to help me. Morris, I need y'all to help me with this. Somebody share the show. I need some help with this one. Y'all remember Kyrie hit the big shot? The big shot to beat a Golden State? And he still wasn't happy. You saw KD, what he did to Boston. Was that not evidence that Kyrie, what he made of? Because KD is the ringleader of all this, y'all. Okay? No, sir. No, Herman Scott. All you got to do, go look at the roster, Herman Scott. He was just on the summer league team. Don't mean you get invited to camp. Thank you, Landon. Landon, I just sit back and looked at the roster. Hold on. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get there, Landon. Yeah, he don't like Kevin Durant don't like much of nothing. But think about KD. Okay, we talking about KD. Since y'all won't ask me about him, right? When you left OKC, y'all were about a couple of plays from defeating Golden State. A play here, a bonehead play of Russell Westbrook here. Y'all almost won, right? Check this out, Lofton. No, Kenneth Lofton, no, he did not want him from the beginning. That's what they were reporting, and we were repeating what they were reporting. Ken Lofton, KD wanted Ty Lue. Kyrie wanted Phil Handy. I'm going to talk about him a little bit later. And Sean Marks is Steve Nash. Sean Marks is the GM, Ken Lofton. That's Steve Nash's best friend. They partners in a soccer team together. Okay? So check this out, man. Okay? KD, at this point, and when KD left and went to Golden State, he was the second best player in the NBA, right? He went to Golden State, which I don't blame him for. I would have left Russell Westbrook if Stephen Curry called me. I'm gone like a turkey through the cone. I never was mad at him about that. But he left them to go to Kyrie Irving. You left Beyonce to go. No, I ain't going to somebody else. Put it like that. You left Beyonce to go. You left Beyonce to go to somebody else. I ain't gonna shame nobody. Listen to me. Y'all help me out. I got some basketball people on here now. There are 3 shots, Mindy and Sonya, that stand out to me in history of NBA finals as far as big time shots. Check this out. Magic Johnson, that hook on Boston. Ray Allen hit that shot, send the Spurs home when they had brought the champagne out and put the ropes around. And Ray Allen hit that shot. I'll never forget it. And that Kyrie shot he hit, and everybody talking about he hit it on Stephon Curry. They were hating on Steph back there. Them 3 shots. Now, answer Rob a good one, but I like these. I like these 3. And I don't think Rob's was in the final. It wasn't in the final. I don't think he hit it in the final. I don't remember in the finals. I'm talking about finals. Big shot Rob, he hit a couple of shots, but I don't know if it was in the finals. They wasn't big as these shots. I'm just telling you. The shot, you got to realize the shots Kyrie hit beat the 73 win. No, I mean, no. Yeah, Mike was a good one. Matter of fact, I was at the airport when that was happening. But hold up. Herman Scott, you have yours. These my 3. You know what? I didn't say it was your 3. Anson Fowler, you come up with your 3. Herman Scott, you come up with your 3. These my 3. Can I have a 3? Okay. Listen to me, y'all. Kyrie wasn't even happy after he hit the shot. The biggest shot in the NBA Finals history. He hit that shot to take down the mighty Warriors. The Warriors were going to had more wins than Michael Jordan and them and didn't even win the championship because of Kyrie. The kiss of death wasn't in the finals. It was against Phoenix in the conference final. I said finals. Check this out. I said NBA Finals, Anson Fowler. Hold up. Can y'all hear me? There's something wrong with my mic. Hold up. NBA Finals. Okay. All right. But he hit the shot, right? He still wasn't happy. He was somewhere talking to Kobe on the phone. Man, LeBron signing me. This Kyrie, I'm just listen, to know a man, look at his history. He hit the shot and still was not happy, Robert Young. Darius McKay, thank you, baby. With all of that, KD left Steph for that. KD was behind, and ain't nobody said nothing about it. I'm going to say it. KD was behind getting James out of Houston. They gave up a lot of players and a lot of picks to get James Harden, y'all. Because of Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. And then you turn around and pull this on the owner. Y'all see why the owner mad a little bit? Just a little bit? I gave everything away for you. And I gave you a 4-year contract. $200 million. And now you want to leave me? And I understand if you want to leave, you want to leave. You don't like Steve Nash? I might not like Steve Nash. Sean Marks, coach, I don't want to be around them. They ain't hiring enough black people. I don't like walking in the rest. I don't like, y'all got to realize, in KD defense, man, you got to walk into the dressing room and high five and you don't like these people. I don't want to be around them either. No, I ain't saying here monster. Anson, see, Anson, I don't know what's going on with him. I'm just giving you things to just think about something, the Marshawn Lynch stuff, the Frank Gore stuff. Something might be happening. The Nets did everything for him. You know why I don't blame him from going to Golden State and everybody always, but how could you respect him? I said, you know why? Because he was a free agent. He didn't force him way out. He just said, I want to go here. You follow me? He was free. He didn't force his way out. His contract was up, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm just trying to get some clarity because some people don't even understand this. I can't believe he left and went over there and played with that team. Would you stay in a dysfunctional ass relationship and keep getting beat on and beat? No, you get up there and get somewhere else. Him and Russ weren't gonna work. You constantly get beat down at your job every day, and every day you got crazy ass co-workers and making you look bad every day. Everything if you had an option to leave, if you was free to leave, you wouldn't leave. But let me show y'all something. I'm finna give y'all something. I don't know if y'all done heard this or not. I don't know. Don't be mad at the Rockets, man. Don't worry about the Rockets. Rockets keep on. They're gonna be all right. Don't worry about that. I talk crazy to them because Jimmy and Mindy, but come on, this is my home. This is my city. This is where I live. I got to cheer for the Rockets. But let me show y'all something about Rockets. Let me show y'all something. Did y'all know when Kyrie Irving was negotiating for this new contract with the Nets, you know, he had an option to opt in he had an option, a player's option to opt into this 1-year deal like he did, or they can negotiate another contract. Mindy, within the negotiations, y'all hear me? He wanted to put in there that he only play a max of 60 games a year. And he don't want to play on any back-to-backs games. In the contract, he would refer to this as humane for me to play back-to-back games. Y'all hear what I just said? That's why the people didn't sign him to the deal. It's people like Ken Lofton Jr. would break his arm to kind of get in the league. Greg Morris, are you hearing me? But KD mad because they wouldn't sign him. KD is mad because they wouldn't sign. They wouldn't sign off on this. Sean Marks said, man, get the hell out of here. It's people would think about all y'all kids out here who want to go to the NBA. These kids out here working hard. Rick Brown. I don't think this guy liked playing basketball. He liked the money. He liked the notoriety. He liked what the money can do. This man told them people, it's inhumane for him to play 60 games. I mean, back-to-backs. He want to go in the NBA bylaws. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thank you, Wendy. Wait, but y'all, listen to me, y'all. I'm sitting there looking at this deal, man. Me and a GM was talking about it. Because y'all know I wanted to know, Mindy. I wanted to know what. So, I wouldn't have signed him. I'm going to just say, but I got to tell y'all the truth. I know a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know. I wouldn't have signed him if I was a GM. But I wanted to know. This man telling you it's 22 games of your 82-game season. I don't want to play, but I want full 82-game money. Can y'all see what's going on in this organization? Can y'all see what Then you have a guy like Phil Handy, who Kyrie wanted to be the coach. You know, he the drill guy. He the workout guy. He Lakers coach. He came from a workout guy to a Lakers coach. His claim to fame was working out guys like LeBron. LeBron was good already, y'all. The hell you working out? LeBron was good when he stepped up. LeBron was good when he stepped on the NBA floor. On the show yesterday, I said I blamed. Some people don't look at the show every day, and I understand, but I said I blame both of them. I'm just giving y'all information. I'm just giving you information. How could you deal with this? I said yesterday on the show, go back and look at it, Kendrick Lewis, that I blame Josiah and I blame Kevin Durant. I blame the players a lot more. Because if I was in their circles and they would listen to me, we would have some conflicts. Because I keep trying to explain to y'all, and this is what people, you're such big fans. I'm finna take you out of this. Put your fan cap off and put your, just don't put nothing on. Okay? Okay? The players get 50.1% of basketball-related revenue. The owners get the remaining. So they partners. You are partners in the basketball-related revenue part of it. So I would like, let's say, I don't want to use him because me and Daryl Barnes got a restaurant together. We're partners. I'm the businessman. Daryl Barnes is the chef. When I leave Daryl, I go to a party and talking about Daryl can't cook a lick. Talking about my partner can't cook a lick. And we in partnership. So I'm damaging what? Our business. That is what Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and the other they're damaging the business. I don't get caught up in the fandom. I'm talking about the business, the goose that make y'all get 51%. The players have to split up 50%, and the owners split up their money. But you're hurting the business. You're hurting the business. That's all I'm saying. I'm not talking about it. Hey, I ain't talking about no player. I love these players. But you can't get your facts and your feelings mixed up. The fact is they're damaging the business. No matter how much I like them, I love Kyrie and his handle. I love KD, 7 foot. He can pull up from 40. But they're making it hard on the young guys like Junior and all kids that's coming out of our black communities. They're making it hard on them when they come into the league. You're supposed to lead the league better, like Magic and Bird and them and Bill Russell and these people that these young kids don't respect. If those guys don't do what they do, you won't have this. You can't. You got guys around here making $35 million a year that ain't no $35 million a year player. They don't play like it. Only reason they got it because what? That's the max contract. He's the best player on our team, so he gets the max. Somebody got to get the money because what? They get 50%. Every team, they got to pay somebody. You follow me? We got to play. So when your sons come up, these owners gonna say, hold on, wait a minute. Oh, he ain't gonna be able to do this no more. Oh, he ain't gonna be able to do this. He ain't gonna be able to do this. Kevin Durant and them don't care. I got mines. I can tell you how they act in the Players Association meetings. Ain't none of them never been leaders. LeBron was one. Chris Paul was one. They so slick. I love them. They so slick. They raised the age limit for the max contract so they know him, D-Wade, and Melo, and all of them can get some more money at the end when they see the reason. Y'all, did I tell y'all about the reason? I know people like, well, why LeBron? He can't sign an extension for 97 million for 2 years, and Damian Lillard can sign for 120. Can't sign for the max past 38. That's why LeBron, his extension is 2 for 97. He passed he passed the threshold. It used to be 30. I think it used to be 34, 35. Then LeBron then moved it back. Him and Chris Paul then moved it back because they was running the Players Association. So this, yes. See, it's business, y'all. Think about this. But Phil Handy, right? This guy I was telling y'all about. Let's see. This is why y'all got to take what these people say with a grain of salt. Phil Handy, Lakers assistant coach, said if Kyrie, now this the guy that Kyrie wanted to be the damn coach of Brooklyn. He said, Kyrie Irving, if he was 6'6", you would be looking at Kobe all over again. It's an NBA coach. Who y'all think? It's an NBA coach. He's got to know what he's saying, Robert. If Kyrie, this is what this dude said. Hold on. Phil, you really think that height is the skill that made Kobe Bryant? If Kyrie was 6'6", he still wouldn't play in all the damn games like he don't want to play. Kobe was a stone cold killer. Kyrie got incredible skills, slick handle. Oh, I listen, I love his handle. But this man said, ladies and gentlemen, it's humane to play back-to-back games. Mastermind, Darryl Barnes, you used to play. Darryl Barnes, how many back-to-backs you would have played in to play? I just wish I could have played in one game. These people, I can't believe you said it, Mastermind. I told you these kids are surrounded by yes boys, man. These kids in every one of these programs and every one of these organizations, they got a whole lot of little people around there kissing these boys behind. I can't get mad at them. I got to tell them and hoping they watching this. You know who I'm worried about? I ain't worried about Kev stuff. I hope our young kids that come out of our community, they said, you better listen to this man on the chop shop. They daddy said, you better listen to me. I hope the mamas and daddies, I'm trying to give y'all some ammunition. I'm finna put some more tools in y'all toolbox. So our kids won't grow up acting like that. This man said, in case you're just getting on the show, The reason the Nets did not extend Kyrie to the extension, Kyrie told them people, I can't play but 60 games a season. That's all I can play. My son had to did that. Where's his damn daddy? His daddy let him write that, cause you know I know his daddy let him do it. So Robert, you don't know what happened. You wasn't in the house. I'm gonna show you why. Cause his daddy's woman is Kyrie's agent. That's why I know his daddy know what's in the contract. His daddy's wife is Kyrie's agent. Kyrie's daddy's wife is his agent. Listen, I blame the Nets, really, because the Nets let him get away with this stuff too long. If you can't tell, the kid ain't had no curfew all his life, and now you're going to say, hey, man, you got to come in at 12. He going to look at you like you're crazy. My lifestyle bring me in at 2 or 3 in the morning. How the hell am I going to come in at 12? You done let me do it for all my life, mama. Greg Morris, you can't make this up, Greg Morris. I want to limit the game. I ain't playing for 60. Y'all, this stuff funny to me, man. I'm tired. Listen, I love Kyrie, man. I love his game. But I saw something, y'all. I saw something. Still waiting on Jimmy. Still waiting on the guests. So I'm going to keep talking. I ain't got time. I'm having fun with y'all right now. Especially Kendrick Lewis. Yeah, I'm talking about you today. Hey, check this out. I don't know. Barnes, that was a good one, Barnes. Barnes, I don't know enough about Kyler Murray, but they've been telling me they got similarities. I ain't gonna say they're the same person, but Darryl Barnes, you might be on something there, baby. I'm gonna leave you alone, Darryl Barnes, because I have revealed some stuff that I don't want to reveal. What Landon said, let me put it on the board. Landon said, the same mentality is why many kids transfer and find themselves back home. Ooh, they had no parameters at home and went to college where there was nothing but parameters. Man, my young fella done called in before Jimmy. And I don't even know what that's unbelievable, man. Hey. I see you, young fella back there, baby. I got you off air. I'm waiting on Jimmy to come on, but I got you. You look good. I see you in the background. But, you know, and I'm glad you're here so you can hear some of this. I ain't going to let people know who you are yet, but I want to tell you what I was talking about. I was talking about, you remember when Kyrie Irving just opted into his contract for the 40 million, whatever, 1 year. They refused to give him, the big contract, the extension. And KD mad. That's why they ain't giving my boy no contract. They mad, right? So I found out that the reason they didn't give him the deal, they was negotiating. Guess what Kyrie told them? Son, and I'm telling you, don't you ever tell nobody this. I ain't gonna play but 60 games a season. That's all I'm gonna play. Now it's 82 games in the season, but I ain't playing but 6. And hold up. And I don't want to play back-to-backs. I ain't putting it in the contract. I play no back-to-back games. Hold on. Then he put a little addendum behind it because I think that's inhumane. This Kyrie Irving, y'all be buying his sneakers and everything. Nike finna drop him like a hot potato. John Morant gonna move right in. But this man talking his way out of some money, young fella. I ain't calling your name because I don't want nobody to know who y'all yet. But this unbelievable. let me find out where Jimmy is, because guess what? I'll just bring you on, because I got something to talk to you about anyway. I got some, because you're one of my favorite players. I don't know if anybody ever told you that. I don't know if they told you. I talk about you all the time on this show. But hold on, let me see where Jimmy is. Jimmy be late for his own film. He always talking about films. His ass gonna be late for him. Hold up. Let me see where he at. Let me see. How far you away? Hold up. Now he texted me and told me you was coming on, but he must have forgot. How far? Let me see. How far you away? Wait a minute. How long? So I'm gonna bring the guest on. You said who is his mentor? His daddy. Kyrie Irving's daddy is his mentor. Rod Strickland is his mentor. His daddy's wife. His daddy's wife, ladies and gentlemen, represents Kyrie now. Because his agent who was trying to tell his ass what to do, he didn't want to hear from me. Well, let me just get my mama, let me get my stepmama to represent me. Because you trying to tell me what to do right. I want to keep doing wrong. But ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to hold my guests up at all. I saw this young man. Let me see. I'm trying to see what the first time I saw him. No, I heard about him, right? So Teddy Wheeler came on the show. Taylor Wheeler they was talking about guys, but Teddy Wheeler looked at me and called me after the show. He said, Haddon, you need to take a look at this dude right here. I said, I ain't never heard of him. He said, Haddon, you take a look at this dude right here. Forget what Jimmy and anybody's saying on that show. You go take a look. So guess what I do? I get my butt up. I get my butt up and go watch him play. Man, let me tell you something. Teddy knew what he was talking about. And I came back and I just said, hey, I just saw what I saw. But before I go any further, y'all, I want to bring on Keanu Dawes from Stratford High School. What's up, young fella? I'm finna, hold up, I got to find my, hold up, I got to give you some, hold up, this for you. Yeah, I got something for you. Because I got to do, it's so funny. Man, this thing is, hold on, let me bring your name, because there you go, I got your name in there. But how you doing, young fella, before I get to, how you doing? How you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Man, let me tell you something, y'all. Y'all, let me tell you something about this boy. Let me tell you. I pull up at Stratford. I pull up to your school, right? Kind of crowded on this side. Y'all was playing straight. So I saw some people parking on the other side. So lady got me. She said, you can park here. Then I walked in. And it wasn't letting nobody in, right? It was standing room only. Man, I went to that police officer. I said, let me tell you something. I done came too far to not go see this kid play. You got to, she said. I said, yeah. And so I'm going to talk about it on my show. Guess what she said? Took me through the back door. Went on through. So I come out there, and you willing to do. It's my first time seeing you. But let me tell you when I fell in love with you. At halftime, when y'all came back out, y'all were going to the ball rack. You probably don't even remember this. You're going to the ball rack. Instead of you grabbing a ball and you go shoot it, you was handing the balls to your teammates.
Yes, sir.
I never forget that. See, y'all don't look, a lot of people don't look at stuff. If I knew nothing else about you, I knew you were a leader. You didn't say, okay, I got mine. You said, here, man, here. I said, oh. So, and then you commenced going out and y'all whooped them that night, you know, and I ain't gonna tell you no story. I came back on the show. I said, I don't care what y'all saying. That's my dude. And then, hold on, I got more for you. I got more. You probably don't even know I was in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
I went to one summer basketball workout. One. All year. Summer basketball when the beginning of the season. And you happen to be there at the Houston Hoops. The first one they had over there in A-Leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah, A-Leaf. I was in the gym. That's the only one I ever been to. And I'm just, you know, that was the beginning of the season. And I said, and I was saying, wow, all of these bad dudes in this gym, you know, I mean, so, but man, welcome to the show, man. I'm proud of you. Tell me something. This is what I want to know. How did your season go? Did everything turn out? I mean, because I don't know why Jimmy, I don't know where he must have some problems if he's not on the show right now. Something must be going on. But I'm just going to make it. I'm just me and you talking.
Yes, sir.
This not an interview now. This me and you in the barbershop. Pretend you in the barbershop. Me and you talking, you getting your hair twisted. I'm getting this, whatever I got on my head cut. So we just in the barbershop. Tell me about your year. Did you get everything you wanted out of this year of basketball?
Yeah, I think I definitely did. My main goal this year was to develop in certain areas that I needed to. Not really, like it was more focused on other things more than basketball. It was like being more confident in myself, just becoming like a better person overall. And I feel like I did that pretty well, and also got better throughout the season as well.
Wait a minute. You said confident. When you were playing against Drake, you looked like you was confident.
Yeah, it was confident. I don't know. It's like I don't know how to. It's just certain times I tend to shut down a little bit.
Oh.
I feel like this summer I was able to play on Texas Takeover, and it kind of allowed me to have the role and become like a leader.
You know what? Nothing against your teammate. Wait a minute. You out of school, right? Or you got one more year? You done?
No. I'm going into my senior year.
You got to see. So look here. Tell your teammates. I know they watching. Y'all do me a favor. You do me a favor. Yeah. I love y'all now. I don't know y'all names, but y'all went up and down the court too many times when I was in there, and he didn't touch the ball. Coach, I don't understand it, because me being a point guard, you know what my job was to do? Get the ball to the best player.
Yeah.
Make sure he touch it. Robert, make sure he touch the ball. He don't have to shoot it. Make sure he touch it.
Right.
And I taught my son that, right? But he think he's slick. This is what he did to me, Keanu. This is what he did to me. He said, Daddy, you told me to get the ball to the best player, right?
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah. He said, but I'm the best player. I said, oh, okay. I said, hold up. We got to make an addendum to that. You got to go seek out the second best player then on the team. But so your confidence this summer, so tell me some stuff you felt you improved at. Like tell me, you said, okay, other than your confidence, because to me, you can handle the ball, you can pass it. What did you think you need to get better at?
I feel like having a motor was like the thing, and like not taking plays off. Going into the school year, that's like really the main thing I'm focusing on before I go off to college. 'Cause I feel like that, and obviously defensive wise, like you always get better at defense. But I feel like that's one of the key pieces I'm missing to go to the next level.
Yeah. No, somebody just texted me, messing with me about you. But so tell me, okay, on the next level in college, what are they saying your positions? Because to me, you positionless to me. You can play. I saw you post up. I saw you shoot it, but I was so impressed with your passing and knowing and you're cutting without the ball.
Right.
But you cut a couple of times and little Johnny them didn't see you. Tell little Johnny them, tell him I'm gonna give him a 1-day point guard. I'm gonna come over there and take out time to come over to the school. I hope they watch it. Coach, I ain't trying to stop you, Coach, but ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to have some. See, let me tell you something. Maybe, just maybe, you excelled this summer because you had a point guard that knew your value. Say something about that for me.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like also going back on the school year and my improvements over the summer, I feel like demanding the ball was also good. Because if I knew we needed a bucket, then I'd be like, okay, give me the ball high post and let me go to work. Where in the school year last year, if I wasn't getting the ball like every possession, like you said, then I would just be kind of lackadaisical with it and not really care. But yeah, playing with Montana this summer was great. He's going into his sophomore year.
Wow.
And I think he's one of the best point guards that I've played with. And his court vision, and we just have chemistry because we've been playing with each other for so long.
Oh, so you had comfort. Okay. See, that makes sense. So ladies and gentlemen out there, sometimes it's different between your high school team and your summer team. Sometimes it just works. But Keon, I didn't stop there. You know I came and saw you play again.
Uh-huh.
Guess where the second game was at? I came to straight and see you this time. I guess love to see when you play straight. That's the only time that Jimmy just came in. I don't know what he was doing. He just came in. But let me tell you something. I'm so proud of you. I've been following you. Now Jimmy gonna come in and talk to you in a minute, but you got a guy that's I just saw you play one time, and that's all I needed to do is see you play one time, and I knew you were special. I just want you to be the best you can be. And if you blessed enough to go another level to college, man, let me tell you something. Respect your coaches. Respect the people in authority. Those people are there to help you, son. Don't you ever forget that. And if you blessed enough to be able to take it another level, please don't go tell the team you're negotiating with that you can't play but 60 games a season. Please don't say that. And I want you to tell all your friends and all your... That's what Kyrie Irving's told Sean Marks. Man, I ain't going to play but 60 games a season, and I ain't playing no back-to-back games, and that's just it. Because guess what? And I'm going to write up under here because I think that's inhuman. I think that's inhumane.
Right.
Please understand that. But Jimmy, let me bring you in. What's up, man? Hey, we got the young fella. What was you doing to me? You just wanted me to wang it with him?
Yeah, get your practice in. I need to sharpen your pencil. Shoot, you signed up for this.
I see.
Who's that over there? Who's that young man over there right there?
Boy, you already know what I think about him. You already know how I think about it. Jimmy, hold up. Hey, Keanu, I used to talk about Jimmy. Look at me like this. I mean, because he missed the, because see, he the high school basketball guru, right? So he got to have a certain air when he talking about a kid. I ain't got no filter. When I see a dude, and I said, and then hold up, and I love the fact, Teddy Willis told me, hey, Hatter, you got to go see him. You got to go see him. And I went. I love when people tell me, go see this guy. And then when I go see the guy's good. Because sometimes, Keanu, let me tell you something. I know some people, I ain't going to call his name, but he told me to go see a kid. I told him, don't never tell me to go see no kid no more. So, for real. But Jimmy, what you got? Jimmy, why you got the young man on the show today? You didn't give me no agenda. You know what? You just said Hatter can handle it. I like the way you have faith in me.
The chop shop. Hell, we never have an agenda. We never have a script. We don't have no damn teleprompter. So people don't realize that. And we're going 8 hours a week, not 2 hours a week, not 1 hour a week, 8 hours a week. And people really and truly, you're getting 10 hours a week if you add up all the overtime. Mm-hmm. You're getting 10 hours a week from us. A week, unscripted, not a single script. So now, in regard to this, we got Keanu Dawes, and he's Stratford High School, played the grassroots circuit this past season with the Texas Takeover. You were courted. Now, mind you, I'm just trying to. I really have not heard a single word of your conversation with him before. I just rolled back in it and just walked off. I don't know what you talked about before. So I'm gonna try to fill in some gaps on stuff that I think Hatter probably didn't cover.
I did.
So you were courted by the sneaker programs. You played with the sneaker program last summer, and now. So this was your first big decision that you had to make, being at your last lap around the track for grassroots basketball. Your last summer, technically, projectedly.
Yes, sir.
What made you, not necessarily what made you go and say yes to Texas Takeover? What made you decline to go and travel the sneaker circuits this past summer, as many people are so attracted to these days?
I feel like being on Texas Takeover helped me grow as more than just a basketball player, like more as a person, more confident, I would say. I gained more confidence throughout the season. And then I just feel like when it comes to basketball, there was more room for error. Like, of course, I'm not planning to go in the game and, do bad or anything. But if I were to play, like hypothetically, if I were to play on the sneaker team and I get like a turnover, like 2 turnovers back to back, I'll probably be coming out the game towards Texas takeover. I was able to play through my mistakes.
And so now let's take us to in the mindset of a youngster. You turn the ball over once or twice, and you got to kind of look side-eyed over to the bench and see anybody coming to check you in. I know, I ain't gonna even lie. I played a little bit of basketball, just going into battle when you touched high school. But I know if I was in the game and I'm at the free throw line and I saw somebody get up to come and sub me, I missed that free throw on purpose. You ever did that?
No, I can't say.
I ain't never did no mess like that, Jimmy.
I didn't know Jimmy played basketball.
You know you was going back in. You knew you was going back in. See, understand, I got a whole different angle from this game that I ain't gave you.
Oh, I see what you saying.
Chris Walker can't never give this story.
No.
He can't never give. I can give a camp for bench riders. See, you don't even know how to feel like to ride the bench.
Jimmy, you're talking to one of the best players in the country. He ain't trying. He know he gonna be all right.
Yeah, but at some point in time, whether it be college or pro,
Oh.
the odds are stacked against you that
Right,
at
come
some point in time,
Gonna come
your
off the
ass
bench.
gonna hit that pine.
I got you.
And if
I
you
like
don't
that.
know how psychologically how to react from that bench, that's a whole different topic, whole different day. Let's get in. We got Chris Walker just joining us in. We got Keanu Dawes, Chris C. Walk. We got in with us as well. He's 6'7" and 6'8". I mean, he's everybody know him around the country.
Yeah.
He just told us now he declined the sneaker programs to play with an independent team.
Really?
Yeah.
This past summer.
Yeah.
Texas
Keanu, I'm gonna give you my number when it's over, man.
He has no more summers left.
Hey, Chris.
Oh, he done?
Hey,
Yeah.
Chris, let me tell you what's so unique, Chris. I went to one workout, summer basketball workout this year. One, right? It was the Houston Hoop workout because Money Mike. I had to bring Money Mike over there, the Mike Collins, right? And when I walk in the door, that's who I see, Keanu Dawes in there. But guess what? He ain't come back in there no more, I don't think. I don't think he came back no more. But but he chose, and have you talked about that, Keanu? I want to know what would make you, because most kids, I got to play for the Hoops. I got to play for the Defenders. I got to go to Dallas. I got to play for Adidas. But you said, no, man, these guys got something that I got, and they're going to give me that these other teams just ain't giving me right now. What made you do that, man?
I mean, of course, when it comes to shoe teams, like, of course, you want to do is the gear, all the pictures and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like, and what I needed, and I feel like whoever gave me the best opportunity.
You on that cell phone. Ain't nobody, if somebody, do me a favor, Keanu, if you can,
Mhm.
push the do not disturb button so nobody won't try to call you. You know how to, because if somebody call you, it'll mess you up a little bit. You
Right.
follow me? If you can do it, okay?
Hey, have him repeat that again, because I
Now
didn't
repeat
hear
what you just said again, because we wanted to hear that.
So, of course, like playing a shoe team, like I want the gear and the picture and everything like that's the fun part to have. But I feel like I had a bigger goal in mind and needed to improve in certain areas, and Texas Takeover gave me the best opportunity to do that.
And that's a great thing. And so now, do you have any regrets?
Not really, because I feel like from where I am now, I can see a big difference on the court and the court as well. Like I accomplished what I.
Chris Walker, you messing him up. I'm going to take you off, Chris, because we want to hear him.
Yeah, take me off.
Okay, we'll take you off. All right. We love you, though. But see you tomorrow. This too important for us to, when Chris came in, we couldn't hear him. Come on, Jim.
And now, of course, we just joined us right now. We're going to ask you guys right now to take out the time to share this show. First of all, we want to get into the nitty gritty. Mm-hmm. Share this show to your pages, to your groups, to your timelines, whichever platform you're watching on. If you would be so courteous enough to share the show right now, and give you guys time to do so, and the other guys, you can go on and text somebody and give them a DM or whatnot and let them know that Keanu Dawes is live on the Chop Shop right now, and we're chopping it up with him about a variety of topics. Keanu, you mentioned about your situation in the grassroots and no regrets, pretty much, and you surfaced through it. Take us through what offers did you have before the grassroots season started, or did you have any?
Let's see, I had Sam Houston, Rice, Dixie State, Mount St. Mary's, A&M, Tennessee, TCU, Texas Tech, and Stanford. I think that's in the right order.
Before those were before, so those went back in before April.
Right.
Now, which offers did you pick up as a result of playing grassroots this summer?
Kansas State, Nebraska, Utah, BYU, Mississippi State. It's hard to think off the top of my head, but those are like the most recent ones I could think of.
How you feel, man, having all them people want to bring you to their campus and give you a free education? How that feel?
Feels good. Feel blessed to be in this position, and just can't take it for granted because there's a lot of people who love to be in the same position as me.
You mean my school? This is my school right here. You mean they didn't call you at all?
No, sir.
Okay, that's all right. Hey, some heads gonna roll when we get off this show. Some heads gonna roll when we get off the show.
Now, secondly, as you proceeding right now, this is the time when a lot of the schools extend official visit slots.
Right.
And basically on official visit means the school would take care of all of the expenses, and they will fly two parents or two people of influence in on the trip along with you. Right. What official visits do you have on the docket that's set up right now?
So I have A&M, Rice, Oklahoma State, and Utah. Those are the four that we kind of have exact dates, but nothing like exact. If that makes sense. Just kind of penciled in right now.
Which ones do you have a dates for penciled in? What is it looking like?
A&M, or I know Rice is the 26th and the 28th.
Okay.
A&M is September 17th, I believe. Oklahoma State is somewhere around the 22nd of October, maybe. And then Utah is mid-October, somewhere around that.
Mid-October. Now, like on these official visits, have you taken any yet? Because you get 5. You mentioned 4. You just holding one in. You keeping one in the cuff.
Yeah. Right. I'm deciding where I should put that last one.
Say it again.
I'm deciding on where I should use that last one.
So now,
Jimmy, I see something. Keanu, I'm very perceptive. Okay, I don't know, but I'm looking behind you. What is that sign up at the top, up over the window? Is that Jazz?
This?
This the up over your window. Is that the Jazz?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
What are the Jazz? So Utah. See, because you said Utah. Then I looked at the back and I see the Jazz. What's your tie to the Utah? I ain't never seen a kid with a Utah Jazz thing in the damn room. So tell me what was going on with Utah.
I'm from Utah, and then I moved down here when I was 9.
Oh, but you was 9, man. So you was 9.
Yeah. Half my life here.
Yes. But you still, so the 9-year-old and the 8 and the 7-year-old you is still in you saying, man, Utah got a special place in my heart.
Right. That's just hometown where I grew up. So.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy, I didn't know that. Thank you. I'm glad I looked. See, I told you I looked at it. Nice little sneaker collection like that. Boy, you got your own room cleaned up today. You know you just cleaned that room up since we got on the show. You know that room ain't like that all the time, man.
I made my bed, but normally my room's pretty clean. I like to have stuff organized.
My man.
You make your bed every day?
Yes, sir.
I like that. I
Me
did
too, man. I don't like it, but I do it. But I really don't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's could you be surprised? You go on the road and you go traveling on the, with some of these guys, these players, and your teammates, your friends in the grassroots scene, and you don't really know much about them until you get in the room and you stay with some of them, and you see some guy done left his toothbrush, don't even care. Another guy ain't bring but 2 pair of socks. Another guy don't make his bed. And you learn stuff about them. Either 2 things going to eventually happen. Either you're going to influence him to make his bed, or he's going to influence you to leave yours. There ain't no reason for you to make yours. Which one are you? Which one are you?
I try to influence people to make their bed, especially on the last tournament we had, South Carolina, because we had like 5 people in our room, and some of them didn't really clean up. But like the last day, me and Big Josh that goes to Seven Lakes, we were kind of like trying to clean everything up.
Whoa, the big fella played for Seven Lake, the big one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
He's on your team too?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I like him. Like him too. Wow. See, I didn't get a chance to see y'all play. I didn't go watch too much summer basketball this summer. So but I just heard about you, but I didn't know. See, I'm learning stuff. Keep talking, y'all. I'm learning something today.
I mean, that's a good thing. I mean, I'm liking. See, this is the conversation, and you can. One thing about the Chop Shop, you can learn so much about some of these young people,
right?
And you can hear them talk in a sense that whereas you probably never heard them before. And we have a young man that's going to the 12th grade, Keanu Dawes. He's at Stratford High School. That's in the Spring Branch Independent School District. And they start school shortly. They haven't started back school. I know a lot of people around the country that are watching have already started. But in Houston, most of our school districts have yet to return into the classrooms. The students, that is, the teachers are there, but the students have not. And we have with us a young man who's who's really impressive in his ideology. And so now we have Keanu Dawes, is his name, Keanu Dawes. And Keanu, I want to ask you, speaking of this season, what are your expectations? What should we expect from you in this 12th grade high school season? You're not playing against all-star teams every day. You're not playing against Division I, 4 and 5 stars. What should we expect from you?
Well, like you said, I'm not going to prep, so I feel like practice-wise, it's on me to treat it like I'm going to a prep school because, I don't want to set myself back since I didn't do that. So whenever I'm in practice, I got to be a leader, go hard 100%. And then in game, of course, I want to win, but I feel like the big goal is just be ready for college as much as possible. And since the competition level isn't as high as it would be at a prep school, I feel like I got to dominate every aspect of the game, really. And then just add motor and defense. Coming in, that's 2 main things I'm focusing on.
Keanu, you done mentioned motor 2 or 3 times, right? And from me, and coaches always told me that's one thing you can't teach. It just got to be in you.
Right.
What are you doing to say, look, man, I got to go 100%. I can't coast. I can't do, because everybody, effort, and they call it effort and motor. That's a skill. And I think that's to me, I want you to stop me personally. You don't have to talk about that. You just go be the best you can be every time down the floor. You don't want to get nobody though negative about you talking about your motor. You ain't working on no motor. You got a motor. You just hadn't shown it yet. And now it's your time. You say, I'm a senior now. I'm mature enough now. I understand what this thing takes. I done been on this circuit. I done played with all these bad dudes. It's time for me to live up to the Keanu, because everybody talk about how good you are. So now you just got to be good for 36 minutes. How many minutes y'all play in high school? 34, 32? 32 minutes. Your practice has got to be so hard. You got to go so hard in practice where games is fun. Games is going to be easy to you. You follow me? Games is the fun time. You go so hard in practice, because I don't want to hear nobody talking about your motor no more. Them days over. That was 11th grade. You're in the 12th grade now.
Yes, sir.
Jimmy.
And now a while ago, you mentioned 4 schools that you have official visits set up with tentatively.
Mm-hmm.
Take us through which coach on each staff who's been recruiting you the most, and what about each one of those schools do you like?
So first off, it was Rice. Coach Pear was actually the first coach to reach out to me. Period. I know he was like second offer, but to just flat out reach out, he was the first one to talk to me. So we had that relationship for a while since the contacting period began. And then Coach Howell on the staff also talks to me a lot. So I just think that plus they have like a serious plan for me. So just overall, I feel like it would be a good fit.
I like that. Rice, hold up. When you mention Rice, that telling me something else about you. Get what that's telling me. You got some pretty good grades, son.
Yes, sir.
Tell me about your grade point average. Tell me how you ranked in your class.
I don't know my class rank, but I think my GPA is 3.5, 3.6, somewhere around there. All 1 or 2 B.
And you got some pretty smart students over there too, I heard.
Yeah, we do.
It's competitive over there. Yeah. What else you got, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, he's going through the other schools, right?
Okay.
So that was Rice. Okay. Texas A&M.
A&M, Coach Wolf. They were the first high major to offer me, and then we just built a relationship and constant contact with them every day. And then I just recently went up to A&M just to watch a practice to see how it is on the next level, really how hard they practice, because they're known for their defense, and that's also like the main thing I'm working on. But whenever I was there, I was watching film with them, and I was taking notes. And Coach Buzz noticed that too, because he's really big on detail. So I feel like when you have a coach who's big on detail and you have a like-minded player, I feel like that would work out well.
The most intense practices I ever seen is practices given by Buzz Williams.
Right.
Even the dude who licked the stamps. Jimmy, what you talking about? The people who licked the stamps and sent them off, they intense. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody has a role with Buzz. I've been knowing Buzz for 20 years.
Yeah.
And back when he had just got to Colorado State, and so we go all a long way back in regarding the coach Buzz. I mean, dead serious. It was like feel like it was yesterday. Right. And he's been recruiting the Houston area. Hell, he had 9 players from Texas on the roster at Colorado State.
That's right.
9 from Texas.
That's right.
At Colorado State when he was there. And but anyway, that's so if you're just tuning in, this young man is Keanu Dawes. He's a rising senior at Stratford High School. That's pretty much right in the suburbs of Houston. He played this past summer with Texas Takeover, right? And he's ranked in the country. And what's your highest rank in the nation?
76, 86 maybe, somewhere around
By
there.
whom? By whom?
24/7.
So 70 to 80 range by 24/7 sports.com. Now, what we were doing with him, he has 4 official visits set up. Each player gets 5 official visits, I think, in the 10th, 11th, 12th grade, right? And so he's getting ready to engage in here. The first one is set for A&M on this weekend of the 17th of September. A&M will host Miami on that weekend in a football game, which is smart. Normally the official visits are doing home football games. You also have visits set up in September. We mentioned Rice on the 26th through the 28th, and 2 in October, and that is Oklahoma State and Utah. Tell us about what you like about Oklahoma State and who's the lead recruiter on you.
Oklahoma State, they just feel like a family vibe, Coach Mike and Coach T. Coach T recruits me the most. Like, I'm in contact with him a lot. But
that's Terrence. Would that be Terrence Rencher?
Yes,
Coach
sir.
T? Okay.
But Coach, I played against Coach Mike, whenever he was coaching the USA team, they had an exhibition game here, and I was able to play against them, and I did pretty well. So that's kind of where my recruitment started from them. But I just like how much of a family feeling they have, and like if you ask around about them, like no one says anything bad about that staff. And then I like their play style too. I feel like I kind of fit that.
Okay, now next up, Utah. We had to mention Utah earlier. We know if you just tune in, he's from Utah. He moved to Houston when he was 9 years old. What city in Utah were you from?
Salt Lake City.
Oh. Okay, so you from D city,
yeah,
in Utah. And so now, man, I wish I would have known that. I would have told Glenn Smith to put your team in his holiday
in
event.
Utah, right? Jimmy, I got to share a story. One of my favorite places to visit is Park City, Keanu, because I go skiing there. That's my favorite. That's the first place I went skiing, so it's my favorite place. So yes, I mean I just love that part. And people talking about, Robbie, you like Utah? And Jimmy's talking about, man, you don't like Utah, you just like the skiing. Yes, I do. Love the skiing. So hook me up when I go back up there. With them ski tickets high.
Man, that boy wasn't that he was 9 years old. What do you hook you up with some
well, he got clout up there. That man he put in work at 9 years old up there.
Yeah. So now tell us about Utah. Who's the lead recruiter on the coaching staff for you in regards to your recruitment?
Yeah, Utah.
Coach Smith, actually, the head coach. I talk to him. I probably want to say every day. And then besides him, Coach Burgess, like he asks, like he's very big, detailed on questions. He doesn't really like to waste time, if that makes sense. Just because that's my hometown, and growing up, that's where I wanted to go. Obviously, now I gotta think more about it, whether just where my heart is. But always wanting a hometown offer that and to play there. That'd be pretty cool.
So Houston ain't your home no more?
Nah, still Utah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. And of course, now speaking of Utah, Coach Smith, we call him Smitty. I've been knowing him for about 20 years.
Wow.
And that's helped him along the way get a few pay raises. And so it's a small world in this basketball stuff, young man. I tell people all the time, all you got to do is start asking some of these coaches and throw some names out there, because what happens is, what you will learn, a lot of guys on this side of the fence, we will be quick to throw names at you. Oh, that coach, that's my guy. Oh, that coach, this is my guy. Everybody's guy. Well, try to start fact checking your math and ask some of those coaches, hey, coach, you know this guy? He says, and then coach, you can tell by his facial reaction, because a lot of coaches ain't gonna say
you don't want to know all that.
Yeah, you want to know. You want to know who's telling you the truth. You don't want nobody zooming you. It used to be an old song, Aretha Franklin back in the day. Who's zooming who? You don't want nobody zooming you on about these people right now. But
that's Rice, A&M, Oklahoma State, and Utah.
Those are the four that he has official visits for. Tentatively set up on the books. Now there's some
ain't nobody gonna sneak in here. I'm just listening to him. Unless he's just a heck of a poker player, I'm listening to him. He don't understand. I'm listening. I get paid. Boy, I listen to you now. Yeah, ain't nobody else. I ain't gonna even get mad at Memphis right now. They didn't have a shot, so I ain't gonna even get mad at my school. They didn't have a shot.
So now one of the viewers has asked. So I'm assuming this is a good question.
Okay.
What relatives do you still have remaining in Salt Lake City?
My whole family, because it was just me and my mom who moved down here. So I still got my grandma, my aunt, my aunt, all my cousins. So it's really just me and my mom are the only ones that live down here.
Oh.
So how do you look like you know where you're going to college at? You look like you act like you know.
Hey man, let me tell y'all something. Y'all can play with this game all y'all want to, man. Hey, he going like a turkey through the cone.
Where he going to?
Hey, wait a minute. Delta go out there. Delta got a hub out there. United got a hub out there. I'm just telling you. Come on.
Boy.
I'm having fun. Like Keanu, I didn't know nothing about none of this today. I'm gonna talk stuff when I get off the phone. When I get off the phone, I'm gonna talk stuff to all them coaches.
Now we asked, I mentioned about people, claiming who's everybody has a circle, and you hear the terminology, man. Who all he got in his circle. Who's your circle of influence to help you make a lot of these decisions right now? Because that's a very important question. And a lot of people, they assume that they know, and then others will claim they have juice in their glass. But when you really peek through it, it's nothing but a bunch of ice making noise. Who has the juice with you?
It's definitely my mom, Coach Jeremy, which is my trainer, and then Coach Teddy.
Who is Coach Jeremy? I don't know him.
The Texas Takeover, one of the.
Oh, okay.
I'm working with him down here.
So now, but Teddy, it was a workout guy too now. So Teddy works you out and Jeremy works you out, or just Jeremy?
Yeah, I work out with Teddy sometimes, but I played with Basketball University like back in 6th or 5th grade, so that's kind of where I met Teddy in Montana. Actually, Coach Jeremy told me about them, and then I used to watch Quentin Grimes. Like that's my favorite player to watch when he was in high school. So that kind of connection was cool.
That's cool. I like
that.
that.
So you can connect the dots if you're watching and see.
I'm connected,
and that means Teddy has kept the grass watered in that aspect. A lot of people, when they're going and they moved on, they forget about a lot of situations. So now, how do you keep it healthy? So that's your triangle. Now, somebody that I noticed that you did not mention, your high school coaches isn't in your circle of influence. Why is that?
Obviously he's a good coach, and he knows basketball when it comes to recruiting and like making, because it's probably like the
first player like this at his school. Keep going.
He just got there.
Okay.
He's been around some high Division I prospects.
Okay.
At Travis High School as an assistant. He was at Travis.
Oh, so he was there when the Twins was there?
I don't think he was there then.
Okay.
Oh, was he? He might have been.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Jimmy, that was a loaded question.
No, not really. I mean, he's intelligent. He can handle
what I like now you explain. Now I understand now why Teddy told me how to. You got to look at this dude. Now I see. I'm connecting all the dots now, because you got to remember, I don't keep up with summer basketball as much, but Teddy did keep me abreast of you, everything you were doing, and now I see why. So, Jimmy, and I had a compliment for you too. I was talking to a coach, right? And me and him, we was talking, and he was telling me what I saw in you. And when I looked at your size, and I looked at how you treat your teammates, when I looked at the things you can do with the basketball. See, when I look, because I was around pro players a lot, I look at you, I try to see, could you become a pro? That's how my eyes is. When I see 6'7", 6'8", arms that long, hands this big, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at you like, so, and I said to a guy, and this, I want you to, this ain't for you to get a big head now. I'm just letting you know, I said to a guy, if everything goes right for this young man, everything goes right, he got a chance to do this and make a living. If everything goes right, that means you got to get in there and work. You got to get in there, do this. I can't say it about every player.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that.
They don't have the physical attributes you have. They don't have the mental capabilities you have. A lot of players don't have it. But when I saw you, I said, if everything go, and a college coach, a high major coach said, Robert, I can't believe you said this. He said, you echoing what I just said the other day. And we just laughed about it. But I saw just the things that I know you can do, because I know what they want at the next level. They have to look like you. First of all, they got to look like you. All you got to do. Did you see the draft this year? 1 2 minutes 6'2", two guys. Kennedy Chandler was the shortest person was picked. Most of the guys were your size and up. So I just want to let you know you got a unique opportunity, young man. And like I said, everything, the girls, all that stuff factor in now.
Right.
Said, look here, baby, I got love and basketball now. It's love. I love basketball right now. So and just in the future, man, just keep striving and keep doing what you can do, because you got a chance to be pretty good.
Yes, sir.
I want to tell you that to your face, Jimmy.
Yeah, and of course now, Keanu, what are some of the things that you learned galvanizing through this high school career? Sometimes you might have thought some things were true, then you learn it ain't. You hear some things. What are some of the things and some of the pieces of advice, more importantly, that you have, let's say, for a young man that's coming through the ranks that was probably in a similar position as yours a year ago? What do you say now? Because you've obviously gotten wiser. You obviously became abreast to realities. You also, and of based on what your expectations may have been, or others as well. What do you say to the young people or the young brothers coming up under you?
Just stay focused. Really, not get caught up. I can't talk. Don't get caught up in like the rankings and that type of stuff, and what other people are saying about you. You just gotta stay focused, keep doing the work, and keep doing what's gotten you to the point so far.
Okay. Now, what grade, if you had to evaluate yourself, when people that's going to come and probably see you play in the future, because you just told us what you plan on doing, and one key word that stood out to me, you said you plan on dominating.
Right.
So what is your evaluation? Before that way now, if your evaluation helps helps to morph the expectations of what one should think they should see or visualize when they see you in person. So who is Keanu Dawes on that basketball court?
All around type of player, pass, dribble, and shoot very well for my size. Rebounding, get in there, defense, get in there, and then just a good teammate as well. Even though that's not like a skill set, but just being a good teammate, because that can go a long way whenever it comes to winning as well, because I do want to win.
And winning, how important is winning to you?
I feel like this year, main goal, like this might sound selfish, but the main goal is for me to improve and get ready for college. But winning is still somewhat important. Just I know I have bigger goals that kind of focus on this year.
And somebody, I think we have a couple of questions they're tossing now to you as we get ready to wind this thing down. And somebody asked, Wesley asked, did you take any visits during your junior year?
I took official to A&M and an official to UT, but no officials.
Okay. And now two people get to go on that official visits.
Mm-hmm.
Who's two people going with you?
It'll be my mom and my trainer.
Which one? You said two of them. Which one?
The other one, not Teddy. The other one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Teddy getting cut. Teddy, you ain't make the traveling team.
Teddy got to work. Teddy got a son. He trying to work. He trying to get Montana right.
Allie, you got the traveling squad and you got to stay home to score. Teddy got the yellow jersey on.
Teddy like Yoda. Teddy like Yoda. He just sit back. Hey, you remember Yoda didn't go to Luke Skywalker. Luke Skywalker came he came to the Dagobah system to see Yoda. So that he got to come see Teddy. How about that? Now. Teddy don't have to go on every trip.
He knows Star Wars in his life.
Yeah.
I
love Star Wars. I love it.
Now, somebody else asked, Corey asked, ask him about the prep schools as coordinator. I'm assuming y'all touched that.
Yeah.
What-
It was definitely an option, not opportunity. Like I was seriously considering it, but I think that I'm gonna try, and I feel like I can achieve the same goals. Obviously, like the competition level won't be as good as it was or would be at a prep school, but trying to achieve the same goals from home, and then like that takes a big part, being locked in mentally and focused as well.
Did Quentin Grimes go to prep school? Keanu?
No, sir.
Okay, all right. And that you said that's one of your favorite players, right?
Right.
Okay, yeah. You can get wherever you want. You can get there from wherever you at. Don't you ever let nobody tell you that.
Well, and you get to sleep. You get to sleep in that bed over there every night as well. And
Nice room, by the way.
That's the thing. So now one of the things, I mean, we got other questions coming up. I'm gonna toss to you real quick, but first, I mean, as a 12th grader, I mean, I know times have changed especially in the last few years with the emergence of social media. But does certain things in 12th grade, what do different people have different values and different meaning. What what are you looking forward to? Not basketball, but by staying at Stratford High School for your 12th grade season.
Right.
What are some of the things that you're looking forward to that you may have always envisioned, right? Like I came with the 12th grade, let's say, of course, on top of graduation, walking across the stage in front of a 500 fellow students in the class. I'm assuming you guys got about 500 seniors in that class, but in a packed building, as opposed to you graduating in a cafeteria somewhere at a prep school, with 12 people there, so to speak. What are some things you're looking forward to?
Really just spending this last year with my friends before we go off to college, because some of them kind of want to go wherever I go or near where I go, kind of stay close. Some of them I already know where they're going to go. So at some point we're going to go ways. And just
I need to talk to them then. I need to go talk to them then. Then I know where you're going.
No. I'm gonna tell you right now. What's the majority of the population at your school?
Like race wise?
Yeah.
White.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Duh.
What white people like to do? One of their hobbies, Hal. What do white people do? They like to play? What do they like to do?
They like to ski. They like to ski.
Oh, okay.
They like to ski.
They normally like it cold, or they normally like it hot.
I mean, they like it all kinds of ways. Oh, he got 4 great choices, man. Think about it. If he go to Rice, great choice. A&M, great choice. Oklahoma State, great choice. I love that coaching staff up there. And Utah, I'm partial to Utah. So yes, I mean, but hey, don't say no more, Keanu, because Jimmy trying to prank somebody. Don't get no more clues like that, man. No more clues, because see, I'm gonna go find one of the friends of yours over there and say, hey man, where y'all talking about going, man? And I do that when I go to the game. I'm an accent.
Oh, they already have trips planned.
Yeah.
We got the dates done. They got the dates
done.
Yeah.
Keanu, I got one. Keanu, can you play golf?
Somewhat. I'm not the best, but I'm not terrible.
You're not terrible. You got golf club?
No.
Not here. Well, you can't play if you ain't got no golf club. How you gonna play if you ain't got no golf? I ain't talking about top golf, man.
In Utah, I had golf clubs.
Oh, okay. Boy, see that, Jimmy?
I bet all his friends got them golf clubs.
Bro, I'm having fun.
We cracking this case right here now.
I ain't even trying to crack the case, because he got 4 places that I love all 4. I'm telling, for him, I love all 4. And if he love it, I like it. I'm good. I'm good.
And of course,
it ain't nothing like Rice. Ain't nothing like
we got a couple other questions for you. Alex asked, well, of course, Byron says he has a message for you, and how to probably pluck it across the screen. It was too long. He'll grab it and pluck it.
Who had one?
Look in the box.
Alex?
No, look in the box.
Oh, tell him one day.
Yeah, that way he can read that. That's a message to him from the young man. And then also, Alex asked, who are your top 3 toughest or favorite matchups that you had from the class of 2023? What individuals? What that you can say, you know what, these are that you played against at some point in time were your toughest 3?
I don't know. That's a hard question. Obviously, we played JL3 this year, so I feel like Chris, Zane, and those guys, and RJ Jones gave us problems that game. Luckily, we got the win. And then I went to Pangos.
Wait a minute, y'all beat him? Oh, y'all beat him?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. They had Chris Johnson?
Yeah.
RJ Jones, the dude that's going to Kansas State?
Yeah.
They had them 2 on the team, and who else? What's the other guy?
Huh?
Ed Zayden High.
And y'all beat him?
Yes, sir.
Keep on talking.
Yeah, that was in Houston. That was at MacArthur High School.
Keep on talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
I say the hardest person I had to play against was whenever I went to Pangos. I played against Sean Stewart, committed to Duke. Yeah,
he's a problem.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a problem? How tall is he, Keon? How tall?
6'8". Yeah, 6'6".
Oh, your side. So how he gonna give you some problems then? Wait a minute? Did you give him some problems?
I did not. That was probably that's probably the worst game I played at Pangos.
No, man. Some people calling you KD on here too. So don't you act like that KD I just talked about earlier. Now, yeah, you ain't the same KD. Don't you act like that. But keep going, Jimmy. Come on, y'all giving me all this good information. I didn't know about that game.
Yeah, and so you name 2. Who's the 3rd?
I'm trying to think. Jalen Lowe, probably whenever we played Houston Hoops the first game. Jalen Lowe and Jace Posey, because they have like a good chemistry. So if you try to stop one, that's when the other one starts to heat up. That was like our second game of the season, though, whenever we played them.
I got a question for you. When I saw you play against Jace Posey, you bust him twice when I saw you play. So he went to summer. He got better in the summer?
Yeah, he got way better for sure. I feel like
Okay. And then maybe he was just at his high school and couldn't do the things that he do. Wait a minute. He didn't have a good point guard with him, probably. I got you. See, you benefited from having a better point guard with you. And see, people don't know that stuff matters. Stuff matters. Jimmy, what else you got?
Yeah, and so now, of course, we had a couple other questions to toss to you, and trying to pull a good one out. Shout out to Lori Dotson. Said she just got on there, and she been knowing that baby since she came from Utah. Miss Lori Dotson, give a shout out to you.
Wow.
And
he said all these Texas kids been getting snatched out of and going to all of these schools. Were they trying to snatch you up out of here, Kim? They were.
Yes.
Okay, forget them. Hey, forget them.
Well, who was instrumental in keeping you from going? So now you just gave your circle of influence.
Let's go.
That's who would get the credit from bringing you back and waking you up? Hold on, man. No. You know, look here. This is why you need to stay home.
I say it was my mom for sure. Obviously, she was fine wherever I go because she knew my goals, and like prep school obviously gives you an advantage. But then I kind of sat down with Coach Jeremy, my trainer, and then we kind of put a plan together to make sure that I wouldn't be behind if I did stay here.
I like that. But hold up, Jimmy, come on, Keanu. Come on, all of you, your trainers, and how far you gonna listen to me? How far you gonna really get behind? So 6 months. Somebody help me, Jimmy. 6 months at one of these schools, can change you that much?
I feel like it just gives a slight advantage, especially playing competition-wise, because going from public school to high major Division I college, obviously that's a crazy jump. But playing against prep school, whenever you play 4 and 5 stars every single game, then it's less of a jump whenever you get wherever you decide to go.
But a lot of guys did that in summer basketball at the EYBL and at the tournaments you were playing. You were playing against other good players. And I'm just trying to see how that 6 months, and somebody help me. And I just want to know the great advantages. Because, Jimmy, I've seen guys, like, let's say you're getting out of your pro prospect in football. So you get out of your school. You're up there with the best trainers in the world at Alabama. But you sit up here and say, well, I want to go to Arizona and train for 3 months to make you better. Listen to me. Arizona in 3 months ain't gonna make you no better. In 3 months for the combine. So I just never just believed in that. And Trey said, so how much education is going on at the prep schools? I don't know. I'm just asking because I'm just trying to find out. And I'm glad you chose to stay at Stratford. Stratford, yeah. I'm glad you stayed there because I just want somebody to just tell me the advantages of those 6 months. Jimmy, you might know. A coach on here might know. Y'all got to help me out just a little bit.
Well,
Rossi, do you know?
I mean, those schools back in the days before the NCAA modified their rules, you used to be able to go to a prep school and you could go and basically transform your transcript. And then, with credit recovery.
I'm talking about basketball wise, Jim.
No, I'm just saying, I'm transmorphing it. Okay. So then the NCAA made rules where you only can replace one core credit once you start your senior year or your 8th semester, so to speak. And so now, basketball wise, a lot of people it's different strokes for different folks. And here's the thing. Some players that may be on the cusp, because I think a lot of them is lured by, and they use the word like Keanu just used, the exposure, playing against the high-level competition. And you just said, Ada, and you combated that with, but didn't you just play against high-level competition during the grassroots? Yeah. And then they'll say, well, here's what I'm thinking really. And I'm going to toss this to Keanu. No,
Katie.
That is McDonald's, is the potential of becoming a McDonald's All-American. Is that one of the main ingredients in this for a lot of the kids that that are going? Is that the carrot that's being dangled? That if you come here, you can boost your stock up, move your rank up, and you can become a McDonald's All-American because you already have high-made Power 5 offers. So that can't be the lure. You've already narrowed your list down to 4 schools.
Right.
That can't be the lure.
Right.
The signing date is the 2nd Wednesday in November.
Yeah.
So you will have signed before that. Anybody that goes before you play your first game. Before you play your first game there, you will have already signed, projectedly. So now, back to the initial question. Is all of this stuff centered around going and eating some double cheeseburgers, some Big Macs, and some quarter pounders, and playing basketball, and slapping high five with a clown named Ronald McDonald?
Did you push you muted yourself, Keanu? Did you mute yourself? It just muted. It muted on its own. What we'll do, go out and come back in.
Yeah, we got to get the answer to that. He go out.
Okay, you back, baby. You back. Oh, you back. You was back. Yeah, we got to get the answer to that one.
I mean, that's
because he looked like, you know what, Jimmy? He was waiting intently and listening so he can answer that question.
I mean,
I like this dude. He off the air right now. I like this kid.
He's coming back in, but that's the question that I have to pose.
Yeah.
Because all of the other stuff, it really, really, really don't make sense.
Yeah, a lot of
for certain people. There are some kids, they need to get far away from Houston as possible. Some kids need to get far away from here. Some kids we've seen that may be a product of their environment, and the streets yield for them to get the hell up out of the house.
I got you.
It's happened for decades.
Yeah.
But in this situation, listen to him talk. And he's not on an island by himself. So I'm asking in general, and once again, in the quest or in the solicitations for you to possibly uproot and go out of state to a potential basketball factory, is becoming the possibility of becoming a McDonald's All-American a big part of the equation?
Yeah, most definitely. I feel whenever I was on my visit, that was a big selling point for them. Visit to prep school, not college, but that was a big selling point. And like you said, they sell boosting your ranking, boosting your stock, and all that. Get all the accolades, Jordan Brand, that type of stuff. So I feel like that's kind of where most people go to try and achieve that.
So now that gives me understanding of something that I had in the back of my mind for years, what it must be, but I've never asked anybody that question. Now, your view and opinion doesn't necessarily speak for the entire scope of everybody, but now I get it. So now the easy part for some people, and you look in reality and saying, well, that means if you're ranked in the 70s, that means you would have to put into the work, right? Now, you don't play with this school until Thanksgiving. Just say one of these prep schools out of the nation.
Right.
That means where you're going to make up the gap in the fall because you're taking official visits then. So in reality, I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking at society.
Yeah, right.
Where you going to make up that 3 months? Because rankings are going to come out right again. They're going to come out with everybody come out with new lists in the fall.
Okay.
They won't see you until Thanksgiving. That means you get 1 month because the official votes go in January.
And Jimmy, I thought you said most of these people know who they gonna have anyway in the beginning.
19 to 20 out of the 24, they're consensus by the time you get to November. By the time they're done. So that means that's a lot of people, they won't tell young people as yourself the reality. If you're ranked in the 70s, right, in the 70 to 80, you got to make up pretty much 40 slots.
Yeah.
All right.
On a measuring stick. And those polls are rankings of somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, don't get it twisted. There are a lot of grown folk out there that don't do their work, their own evaluations as much. And they use those. We just had a college coach on it yesterday. And he confessed to the very same thing that I'm about to explain to you. A lot of people, just because somebody got somebody number one, that don't mean they're the best player in the country. That's per Jay Lucas on yesterday on the Chop Shop, assistant coach at Duke. However, he used those lists to get the data. He used those lists, the rankings lists, to just kind of gauge and see if some person how they vary on their opinions from one to the next. But for you, reality, you would have to go to a prep school where you would have to be that man that if you did 2 or 3 turnovers, you're not coming out the game. In order for you to even have the opportunity to get, and then you have to kick a whole bunch of ass, your team-wise, and dominate in order to move up 40 slots to just get in consideration of that reality. That's the thing that like those are the conversations I used to have with people and families 10 years ago, when people they didn't just started trying to get players out of Houston or Texas. They've been doing it. But however, the rate and the reason behind why so many are leaving nowadays, don't get it twisted. You look over at Dallas, they had 5 people in the McDonald's game. So people from outside of Texas are trying to use that against the state. You see, this is the only way it can happen.
Right.
That's like hitting a cycle in baseball every week. That ain't happening.
Right.
It ain't happening.
No. You playing this summer, right? You played against I don't know what league y'all played in, but you played against some top players, right? Some
Right.
these guys they got ranked ahead of you. Do you think it's like he said he got you ranked 79? Do you think it's 79 people better than you? 70, 77 people better than you in the country? Just from what you've seen. How many people do you think all of those guys? Do you know the guys in front of you? Have you ever seen some of these guys? Have you ever had a chance to play against them? Do you think there's 77 guys better than you in the country?
Yeah, I feel like especially going to Pangos, and then I got to play in the USA exhibition before that, like literally a few days before I went. So I feel like being able to go down there and see who those guys were, like actually see them in person instead of just mixtapes of who's ranked ahead of me and whatnot. I feel like they gave me a real idea of where I'm at. And I feel like obviously being ranked at all is cool, but I feel like I'm ranked lower than I should be.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I feel like I kind of proved that at Pangos as well.
Okay. So the U.S. Wait a minute. Which one of them U.S. teams you was trying out for? Which one?
It wasn't a trial. It was like they just needed people to scrimmage against down here. So it was me.
Okay. Over at Straight Jesuit.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Oh, did you bust anybody over there?
I think I had like 12 points.
Okay, yeah, man, because I want to know, man, because I was invited and I didn't even come, man, but if I'd have known you was over there, I would have came. If I'd have known you was there, that's all they had to do is tell me you was there. I wouldn't worry about nobody else.
and one of the questions, that's one of the questions one of the viewers got, and Cedric asked, what experience did you get in playing against those USA basketball competitors?
I mean, it's a goal of mine to make the USA team next year. So I got to see kind of where I am compared against those players, and then I realized that for them it's more than just skill; it's also the type of person you are as well. Whenever it comes time for them to make that list.
Man, that's
man,
awesome.
Made my day.
Yeah, indeed, and one of the things that I'm going to leave you with, I'm gonna light your fuse right now.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm known to do. And in doing so, I need you right here. It's a perfect day because we're going to be releasing the schedule of the Super 16 extravaganza. And that's the fall high school championships. And I was just glad to know that none of your visits landed on that weekend, which is the September the 30th, October the 1st, October the 2nd. And because the pool, your high school team is scheduled to play in this event.
Okay.
Stratford High School. And I felt compelled to put you in the pool with a player or two that's part of your class of 2023, but you didn't mention as one of those top players that you went against that did this past summer. And so that means they get to go against you, and we gonna get to see how that go.
You ain't finna put him against the 409 now. You ain't finna put him against the 409.
So what I'm gonna do, without further ado,
I can't wait.
This is the best thing. I love the Chop Shop. Y'all love it too. Y'all love it too. Y'all can share the show right now. And guess what?
What? Papa?
We gonna hold on. We gonna
okay.
I'm gonna
I can't see it. Okay, I see it now. Okay.
Just what you need.
Okay.
Just what you need. So let me know when y'all get over there.
We there. We there.
Now.
Stay there.
As I scroll on up, right? Okay. These the VIP news. The schedule is out.
Okay.
Right? Let me know, can you see it? It's popping up now. Can you see it?
I can't. No, not yet. I see that. I said the schedule is out. I see it's there, but you ain't clicked on nothing yet.
Oh, you can't see it.
No, I can't see it.
Okay, that ain't no problem. Click Keanu back on. I'm gonna go through a different.
He been on. I think he clicked himself off.
No. Yeah, don't worry. I know what to do now.
Okay.
I know what to do now. I see what's going on.
Oh, he back.
I see what's going on.
Hey, some people trying to call you. I know they're trying to call you, Keanu.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
That's why you're cutting off. Let me put you back in there. Okay, I got him in. Then I got Jimmy. Jimmy, you fix that little thing. Then we'll.
Yeah. I'm trying. I'm gonna figure another. I gotta figure this way to do it. That way, you guys will be able to. You'll be able to get it. You be able to get.
You all right over there, big fella?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. He gonna like this right here. He gonna like this. It's the best part because you're gonna get to see. Is there any team you want in your pool? Because you might pick the pool that I already got for you.
Man, just fix the thing because you ain't fixed it yet.
No specific team, just best competition.
He coming to work. No. He coming to dominate. That's what he told me.
I like that.
Dominate.
I like that.
Me too.
I like that. And I'm
you know where I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be front row.
Hey, this thing here, this is one of the most fun events. I'm telling you. And here's what we gonna do. This is what we gonna do.
We waiting on you, Jimbo.
We're gonna do this just like this. And then we're gonna do this just like that.
We gonna be the fella sleep in here.
No. We gotta figure this.
You gotta work out today, Keanu? What you gotta work out today?
No, sir. Since the weather was bad last night. But I have so kind of had to cancel it. But I have an open gym later today.
Oh, you had okay.
Doing something. I do something every day.
Right.
Okay,
that is about time you fixed that.
Yeah. I had to pop a Willie. How does that mean pop a? I had to pop a Willie. And kind of joking.
Make it a little bit bigger. I'm gonna put me and you and
Absolutely. You know we can make it bigger. We need to make it bigger.
Can you touch on it a little taste? Let me get us hooked up. Let me get everybody hooked up and get us in there. Let me get everybody in here. Let me adjust. Let me adjust the cameras and all of that good stuff and so we can see. You go at what you want, Jen. I got this covered over here.
There we go. Now, can y'all see it now? I'm not looking at it. I got it big on the screen.
Okay.
Let me know how to. I can't. I'm looking at my whole screen is the schedule.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change one to the young fella. Let me change the young fella and get him in here. Where he at? See?
Yeah,
I got him in there. See, I got you in there, young fella.
Yes,
okay.
Sir.
Let me get Jim in there. Get his little camera with Jimmy. Jimmy is the Hall of Famer. That's what he is. Okay. I got Jim in there. Now, what you got to show us, Jim?
Now, as you see,
Uh-huh.
in Pool B, I got them color-coded in red.
You got Washington,
And
PSAT, Stratford, and Dickinson.
Okay, now look on at Friday night at 7:30 on September the 30th.
Okay.
Stratford, that's Keanu Dawes, goes up against Booker T. Washington High School, featuring Kenneth Lewis, who led.
Look at Keanu laughing. who led what?
What'd he say?
No, he didn't laugh. He laughed what? What the other dude lead?
He led all the 4A in scoring in the area last year.
Okay.
Kenneth Lewis and Keanu Dawes. What should we expect in that game? Can we ask you about the expectations here?
Yeah. It'll be good games. Obviously, we're going to match up because like that's what we're supposed to do. But I think it'll be a good game overall. Kenneth, he played with Texas Tech over the last term that we had.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. So I was able to. I knew about him, but I've never seen him play like in person or played with him.
Right.
That type. So I feel like it'll be a good matchup for sure.
I tell you what, you just get in that gym tonight and keep getting in that gym, cause this night here, I'm gonna be like this here. I'm gonna be lights, cameras, action. Jimmy, what else you got? What else you got, Jimmy?
Now, of course, that second game.
Okay.
Right. That second game is
against Elkins.
Will be PSAT. That's gonna be Saturday at 3 p.m.
Okay.
Right. Saturday at 3 p.m. That's PSAT. I'm sorry. No.
Stratford.
I'm sorry. Saturday at 12 noon.
Okay.
Stratford and Dickinson.
Who Dickinson got?
Keanu, who Dickinson got?
I'm Little.
There you go. I wanted to make sure you act like you know who they had. Zion Little, who played for the Live On EYBL team based in New Orleans. Zion Little
Okay.
versus Keanu Dawes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
High noon.
Easy work. Let's get the next. What's the next? That's easy work. Give me a next.
Mind you, that's pool play. That's pool B.
Okay.
So in that pool B header,
he got to play against PSAT, right?
You only get 2 games in pool B.
Oh, you only get 2 games.
Here's what happened. If you come in first place in that pool, you don't play no more till Sunday.
Okay.
If you come in second, third, or fourth, you got to come back Saturday evening and play your first round of bracket play.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
So now some of the other games. Now, you know, we understand the potency. Looking at this schedule, I know you looked at it, Keanu. You mouth kind of watering a little bit. Which one of these teams, if you had to pick your 4, who's your final 4 of those teams up there?
Out of all the teams up there?
Yeah.
Keanu or me?
It'll be us. Beaumont. Is Beaumont United there? Yeah, Beaumont United.
Oh. What about Elkins? Oh, Elkins ain't got my dude no more. Okay. All
right. 7 Lakes.
Oh, yes.
And Houston Christian, maybe.
You saying maybe. Houston Christian, maybe?
He said maybe. Now you heard what he said.
Let me write them down. Let me see
you
how.
heard what he said. I don't think he stuttered at all.
Stratford. He say Stratford.
Stratford. Beaumont United.
7 Lake, and Houston Christian. Boy, I got that down. I like that.
I like it too.
And of course, this is the schedule for the Super 16 extravaganza. This is the bracket, and this is the wall of fame of the teams that have won this event every single year since the first one in 2004. You guys get to see this. Notice there's only one team that has won it more than 2 times, and only, I think, 2 teams that has won it twice, and that would be Yates and, of course, Atascocita. This event, it is not an easy road. That bracket is tough. There's no way around it. And this, I'm sorry, in the location, I got to update that. That's an error on that bracket down below. Right there, the location is Dekaney High School, 3 courts side by side. So Dekaney High School.
So it ain't gonna be C King?
No. That was last year's bracket. You see, it said 2001. I have to go and update the heading on that.
Okay.
So, however, the schedule is also posted on the RCS Sports app. You can also go into the VIP news right now and click on the schedule. You can actually go into the front of RCS Sports. It's all became active about 10 minutes ago. So that's what I was doing, making it all active for everybody. You'll be able to see the schedule printed. And also we have showcase games where, and as just mentioned, this thing here is the Fall High School Championships. It's always a great ambiance in the building at this event. It gives everybody, it doesn't mean whoever wins this is going to win state, but I'm telling you this, every team that has won this event, every single team since 2004 that's won this event was one of the favorites. Every team that made it to the championship was a favorite. You can't trick your way into the finals.
Hey, wait a minute. Is this the event that the high school coaches can't coach, right?
No, they cannot coach.
Okay, they can't coach. Yeah, okay. No. Oh, so Keanu, who gonna coach our team?
Me.
He ain't never coming out the game.
He's for real too. He mean that.
He ain't never coming out the game. Hey, when you get tired, just call the timeout.
Yes, sir. Most definitely.
I like that.
Yeah, and of course, shout out to Morris Parsons. He's live with us on the Chop Shop, a former boss over on the AM station, and he's asked when is the ticket information. We'll release all the ticket information for that in the next couple of weeks regarding that. But that's a great atmosphere.
Yeah,
the Super 16 extravaganza. It's the Fall High School Championships, and as you can see, everybody, if a team is supposed to be good in this area, they are there. And there's a couple of teams. We have 10 teams in Showcase, and you guys can go and look at on the app, look on the website rcssports.com. Click on there. The schedule is there for your viewing pleasure.
Jimmy, I got one I want to give Keon Connor before we go, because he hadn't said nothing about his team. Give me some of your teammates, man, who I need to look out for this year.
Cameron Cronin, I think he'll step up and play a huge role this year. He shoots the ball very well. And then just based off the open gym yesterday that I saw, he really improved his handle. Paul Scooter-Locus, he's like a good role player and kind of does the dirty work.
Right.
And Kamari Stanfield, he's a very good defender. Really, I feel like he's super underrated in the Houston area. The last Aiden Daly, kind of our point guard this year, he knows to give me the ball in my spots, and like he knows me well.
Okay. All right. You tell him I need to talk to him. But Jimmy, what else you want to do?
Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. We definitely appreciate it, and you chopping up with us on the Chop Shop. Now, remember I told you about expectations in life. After you experienced the Chop Shop, first, what was your expectations when you came on the show? What was you kind of expecting? Because you've never talked, and I don't do much talking to the young teenagers nowadays. I don't do a whole lot of talking to y'all unless I'm getting paid to talk. So on the Chop Shop, I get paid to talk. So I don't get paid to talk. I don't really talk much to y'all. So some people say I'm viewed as the mean ass teacher or old grumpy guy that don't have no idea what y'all going on.
Oscar the Grouch.
So was that the perception of me? Was a lot of young boys out there right now?
No, not really. Not that I know of.
Okay.
He ain't in that mix, man.
Okay, I'm just gonna make sure they know them people out there feeding. They cooking all type of dishes out there. They try to feed you anything that they think you're hungry or thirsty. Now, what was your expectations? What did you expect us to be talking about?
Mostly just the stuff that we did talk about. Recruiting wise. Some hard questions. And then obviously me, prep school, not going to prep school route. I feel like that was just the main stuff.
Okay.
Now, did the experience meet or beat your expectations?
I say it beat it. We had a lot of good conversations. I really enjoyed my time on here.
Well, that's what the Chop Shop do.
That's what
you said. The key word. We don't do interviews. We have conversations. You said it with your own mouth, and so I didn't even have to put it in there. You had a conversation with us, and you see now that a lot of people got to learn a lot about you.
Yes.
A lot of people, you will find out just how many people watch this show in the hours to come, because your phone is going to start ringing as it was already doing. And you will see, because everybody that watch it, only a fraction of the people who watch the show, you actually see their names or that number thing. That don't even count, because a lot of people know how to watch the show without going into the show. And that's like how to watch a video on your scroll without you clicking on the video. The same way they watch a Chop Shop. So we see them out there, haters and likers alike. They out there watching.
And you got a young man from Chicago that's saying he's coming down here because he want to come after this interview. He live in Chicago. He coming down to the Super 16 so he can see you play.
Sure, sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That is Moody.
And that is awesome. And shout out to That Is Moody. Shout out to you guys, of course, and everybody else that's watching. Make sure you share this show one more time if you haven't done so. Mr. Glenn Bishop, yes, we're going to publish the magazine this November. Yes, as we do every year. The magazine, this is last year's copy, front cover that is, and back to business. And it's kind of amazing that we had 3 underclassmen on the front of cover last year, Hatter. 3 underclassmen. 2 of them has transferred out of state and won't be returned. And it's kind of like
I wonder who gonna be on the cover this year. I wonder if one of them Stratford High School. I just want to know.
We gonna let Keanu tell who should be on the front cover. If I had 5 players on the front cover, who should be on the front cover this year? Give me the 5.
5 this year should be me, Wesley from Beaumont United.
Right.
JoJo from South Falls. I like his
Yes.
game. It's really
Okay.
hard.
Yeah.
Trying to think of
Jalen?
No.
Oh, okay.
I want his
sorry.
5.
Okay.
I want his 5.
Okay. My bad.
Jalen Lowe for sure.
Okay. Who the?
Jace Posey maybe.
Oh,
Jace,
hell yeah. I mean,
or Jamari McDowell from Manville.
I like
That's your summer ball teammate, huh?
Who?
I mean, I'm sorry. He wasn't a summer ball teammate. Kenneth Lewis, the one you mentioned, played with you in the summer, not Jamar. Jamar played with the Defenders. So you got 5. That's your 5.
That's your 5.
Okay.
I like that 5. I didn't mean to influence you on that 5.
I'm gonna take your thoughts into consideration. That might be. We might have to work with that 5 and roll with it. Your eyeball. That let me know your eyeball good. And you know what? And start asking some of us grown folk. Start asking grown folk like questions about players, and that way you can really tell how much certain people know and how much they don't know about some of your peers.
Yes, sir.
Ask grown folk questions. They like it when y'all ask us questions. That's gonna be kind of cool. Take that in that way. That way it helps, and also it'll help season your skill set for even when the ball stop bouncing. Because nowadays the doors are wide open for former athletes to go into the broadcasting booth or to go and do that, and that's some cool stuff. So that way you sharpen your skills on that aspect, and you can probably and while doing so in college, you might want to come on back and one summer and intern with the Chop Shop or something, and go to the No Excuses Pro League with Haller and sit there and watch and get some sound bites with some of the guys. A little bit of things like that. You never know how far it'll take you in life.
Absolutely.
But we are going to land the plane.
Yeah, we out of here, baby.
Give you the last word. Keanu Dawes, we just tuned in. 6'7", 6'8", Stratford High School. He's a rising senior. He's ranked in the nation by 24/7 Sports. He has colleges offers on the table, committable offers, and he has visits set up as well, official visits.
Sure.
Last words.
What's
your last word?
It's on you.
Just have me. Yeah, thank you for having me. It's really fun. I appreciate my time on here.
We definitely appreciate you on here, and of course, as we get ready to go, I can't go without acknowledging. Rod Wells would wait to the end of the show. How evil he comes on here and want to talk about the Dodgers who won their 10th game in a row. We know they won 10 games in a row. That's National League business. But guess who else is kept winning? Who's winning right now? The old Padres. Padres won again. They scored.
Do you like baseball at all? You
like
baseball?
I do. I don't really follow it a lot, but I like it.
Jimmy, I ain't gonna care because we got company today. I really want to. You gonna tell me to just how we gonna win last night? I told you last night. Ain't no easy wins, man.
Listen.
No, I didn't like that. I was mad.
The game was tied and all the way through regulation. They go to extra innings.
5 runs.
Our bullpen. You know what happened last night? I'm gonna tell you what happened last night. Astros give up 5 runs in the 10th inning, and we lose. Well, we scored 1 in the bottom of the 10th. I think it was like 8-4. Here's the deal. Verlander didn't do bad. Wasn't there? They hit him pretty hard early on. But anyway, here's what happened. The bullpen faltered again for the Astros.
Okay.
As a result, it's a blessing in disguise. Because know what happens now? What the Astros announced this morning?
Lance McCullers is coming back.
He's coming back. He's going to pitch, not just coming back out. He's on the mound this Saturday. They ain't wasting no time. And what it does is they're going to give him the opportunity to pitch himself into the rotation for the playoffs. So they want to get him in fast as possible. That way now they owe it to Lance, which they do. As much money he making, he making a grip. Look him up. He making a grip.
I already know how much he making.
So you're going to give him 4 or 5 starts before the end of the season to let him be able to earn it or going on home. We're going to cut our losses with you. I'm hoping, me personally, I'm thinking they should use Lance. They're going to let him start probably, but they should use Lance as a relief out of the bullpen.
In the bullpen.
Tracy
early or late?
You be the first one out.
Okay.
First one out there.
Okay.
That's what I'm thinking. You know why? Because now that would solidify that and give you a bona fide starter who hadn't started this year at the major leagues, but it'll give you him, and now he can prove his value. But I'm thinking that would be the worst case scenario. That's why Dusty Baker is the head coach and we not. And I trust Dusty Baker.
Well, let me and Keanu, we got some things to go do. Let us go, because we got some stuff we got to do, and we'll see you later, Jimmy.
Yeah. Go Astros. What's the score now? What's the score they playing right now?
I don't know. The Astros were leading a minute ago. Yeah. All right.
How about them Yankees?
We out here. I love them Yankees. Bye. We out, man.
Peace, man.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop.